Yeah, I'm going to be on Texas plus the points. I may sprinkle on the money line. I agree that this is an absolute best effort. You have to defend your home floor and try to pull out of this tailspin. So Kansas is going to put forth their best play. But really, I mean, I don't know. The metrics to me, I think, are indicating just where Kansas is at this point in the season, and I can't buy on them. The one I like more though is the under 146 in Duke against Miami. These are two good under teams in ACC play. And then when you look at Duke on short rest coming in, they're already a plodding team. This is one of the slowest Duke teams I can ever remember watching. They're 288th in possessions per game, and Miami's not exactly a jackrabbit either. They're 165th. So when you pair that with how well Duke has defended the rim, I think this just becomes a variance game where do either team catch fire from three? Because if they don't, I think this total is inflated by about 4 or 5 points. So I'll go ahead and play under 146.
Yeah, on the Duke thing, it's interesting because that game specifically is a huge height mismatch because Miami's tallest starter is 6'7", and they're a very, very bad defensive rebounding team because they don't really have that type of height. While Duke can just absolutely crash the offensive glass with the best of them. They have 2 7-footers. So like if you look at the last time they faced off, if you look at the shot quality numbers, like Miami should have scored 12 more points at the rim. Well, they were facing 2 7-footers. So it's like shots are a lot harder at the rim to get there. So, and Duke did grab out 16 offensive rebounds in that game as well. But the line has crashed too much yet. Like you said, it's a little too cheap. It's a good Miami spot, so I'm probably passing on that one. I'm actually going to go with the under in the Texas-Kansas game for all the things we've mentioned with Kansas's, shooting aggression and how streaky they are. They're also, Texas is one of the highest transition frequency teams in the country, and Kansas is, average at defending in transition. Now we're only talking about 10% of the possessions per game. But, the flip side is Kansas, even though they've been pretty streaky shooting the ball, they've been very, very good at defending in the half court. Like they're second in the Big 12 in points per possession allowed in half court during conference play. They've been very good at defending inside, which basically is a lot of where Texas likes to go, a lot of inside, a lot of mid-range jumpers. And Texas, if Kansas continues to turn the ball over at this rate, I mean, Texas is a top 30 team at forcing turnovers. So I think what you'll see is, the game's going to be played in transition quite often, but you also have, Texas, who's very, very good defending in transition as well. So, both these offenses too are near the bottom in the Big 12 in offensive rebounding percentage. So there's not going to be a lot of second chance points. And Texas is also a very streaky shooting team themselves. So I do like the under, given there's not going to be that many second chance points, 2 streaky shooting teams. And even though, the pace might be a little bit faster than normal, 2 teams are still good at defending in transition. So I like the under in that Big 12 clash.